Welcome to another video where we have the pleasure of taking you on the famous Bondi to Coogee coastal walk. This is a beautiful route and one that we've done countless times, and every time we've so enjoyed it. The trail starts on the south side of Bondi Beach past the iconic Bondi Iceberg Pool and Club, which has views over to Bondi Beach. The path winds its way along the coastline, revealing an ideal location for whale spotting during the migration season. Whales migrate to the north to warmer waters from June to August and return south from September to November. The route stretches over 6 kilometres and can be done in a couple of hours, but why rush? There is no time frame in which to gauge this walk, as there are so many points of interest whereby stopping is a must. There are cafes at almost every beach, benches that face the ocean for some sea gazing, and the time also depends on your own level of fitness. The route is also popular for power walkers and joggers due to the amount of steps and inclines. Also dotted along the grasslands are outdoor gym equipment such as pull-up bars and sit-up benches. Whether you're a seasoned hiker or a casual stroller, the Bondi Coogee walk is something that you simply cannot miss when you're in Sydney. Walkers can also take their dogs provided they are kept on a lead. Dogs are not allowed on any of the beaches on this walk, but there are many water stations en route that have a dog bowl so your canine companion can get hydrated and cool down. Leaving the energetic Bondi behind, the walk heads towards Marks Park, which is an elevated grassy parkland. There are some very steep steps leading up to the headland by the park, and these can become very crowded, particularly when Sculptures by the Sea is on. Every year this area transforms into an open-air gallery for the annual Sculptures by the Sea event, which is held between mid-October and early November. Artists from all over the world create ingenious pieces and sculptures which are strategically placed along the entire route from Bondi to the neighbouring beach of Tamarama. Tamarama is fondly referred to as Glamourama. The small beach set in its own cove is a vibrant spot that's buzzing with energy with an inviting atmosphere. To one side, perched on the cliff tops, is a Tamarama Surf Lifesaving Club, and to the other side the walk joins a pavement and main road, but only for a short distance. The coastal path then continues to Bronte Beach. Bronte, like Tamarama, also has a Surf Lifesaving Club, so the beaches are patrolled when the season permits. There are changing and toilet facilities, kiosks, extensive grassy parklands, and behind the beach there is a selection of cafes. The main next landmark is Waverley Cemetery. The path literally hugs the cliff face that was constructed to bypass the cemetery. There are pathways within the cemetery for people to pay their respects and to view the historic tombstones. There are some family mausoleums and large ornate headstones. At the end of the steps from the cemetery is Clovelly Bowling Club, which is famous for its barefoot bowling. Next we arrive at Clovelly, which is another personal favourite of ours. The beach here is small and intimate, but what makes this beach area unique is that the sea is funneled with rocky cliffs to one side and an outdoor saltwater swimming pool with an expansive paved area on the other side. Its canal-like appearance, length and width is easily watched over by the Surf Life Saving Club and is a family favourite for the younger ones. The huge car park next to Clovelly gets filled very quickly, as this spot offers a variety of options, from snorkeling, rock sea creature spotting, swimming in both the sea and pool, beaches, parklands and paved sunbathing areas. Our favourite dog-friendly cafe called Sea Salt is also at Clovelly. Like all cafes that allow dogs, we have to be seated outside. which is wonderful as the cafe has views overlooking the whole of Clovelly beachside area. There is always a queue here, but you don't usually have to wait too long for a table. Continuing on the trail along the cliff tops and car park, the path veers back down to sea level to the rock pools. From this point, the walk heads up a laneway to a steep set of steps, up a further hill before the pathway turns into a series of wooden steps, gradually taking you back to sea level and reaching Gordon's Bay. Wooden rowing boats and tinnies are berthed on the side of the sands, which is a distinctive site for this bay. Gordon's Bay has a unique underwater nature trail that sets it apart from other snorkeling spots. This trail guides you through the marine ecosystem, offering a deeper understanding of the life that thrives within these waters. Continuing up the path from Gordon's Bay leads firstly to the headland overlooking Coogee Beach. The area opens up and the views become more panoramic. Heading down towards Coogee is a memorial sculpture to the victims of the 2002 Bali bombings. Continuing along the pathway takes you to Coogee Beach. At the northern end is Coogee Pavilion, which is a trendy and popular bar, cafe, restaurant complex with several different themed areas on its various floors. This is a Merivale establishment run by the famous Australian hospitality entrepreneur Justin Hens. Coogee, like Bondi, has a unique beachside culture, which is again popular with visiting backpackers and tourists who help give the suburb its vibrant cosmopolitan atmosphere. At Christmas, Coogee is especially busy with crowds filling the bars, restaurants, beach and public area. Two of our favourite restaurants in Coogee are Little Jack Corner and Bazura. The beach and adjacent paved areas are always busy with people immersing themselves in the cool Sydney eastern suburbs vibe. There's something for everyone at Coogee. You can continue the coastal walk if you wish for another 5 kilometres to the coastal suburb of Maroubra. To the south of Coogee, the path becomes flatter and easier until when you think you're at the end of it, it changes completely as it loses its coastal aspect. It is at this point we usually turn back. If you are ending at Coogee and making this a one-way walk, it is a leisurely 20-minute stroll up to Coogee Bay Road where you can catch the light rail train or tram at UNSW Randwick. The trains run frequently, so you won't have to wait long for the next one. You will need an Opal or credit card to take the light rail, and it's about a 30-minute journey to the heart of Sydney. We hope you have enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you ever do the Bondi to Coogee walk, please let us know your experiences in the comments. We look really forward to bringing you our next video.